Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching The Fizz. It's your host, Michael Cozine here for part 2 on my video series on Polar Seltzers Winter Limited Edition Flavor Series. Today we have 2 more seltzers, Ginger Lime Mule and Blood Orange Sangria. Without further ado, let's get to the reviews. Polar's Blood Orange Sangria is one of those flavors I was most excited for when first hearing the lineup for their 2017 winter flavors. Unfortunately, I think this is the only seltzer that left something to be desired. From the title, I was expecting a harsher sort of seltzer with a bold taste consisting of grape, citrus, and possibly some apple flavor to make it more seasonal. The first thing I noticed is this seltzer did not have that aggressive fizzy hiss upon opening it that marks a seltzer with a crisp, aggressive fizz. Rather, the bubbliness of this seltzer is more similar to the blackberry citron, smooth and subdued. This is okay, and I was willing to forgive it as I did with other seltzers in the lineup, but I don't think it worked as well paired with the flavor present here, which brings me to the most disappointing part about Blood Orange Sangria. Its flavor is dull, but not bad. It's subdued and boring, and I don't think it's a good execution of what the title suggests. What is present here is a flavor consisting of mostly blood orange and maybe some grape, but it's hard to tell because of how in the background it is. Unlike the blackberry citron, where you taste the flavors over time, Blood Orange Sangria's flavor is more all at once. I was also not keen on the blood orange flavor in general, and definitely prefer other citrus flavors Polar has used in their seltzers, such as mandarin and grapefruit. As for method of consumption, drink it from a glass with ice or from the bottle after refrigerating it, because even if for no other reason, one might enjoy this seltzer just because it's cold. I'd recommend it to anyone who primarily enjoys orange and citrus flavored seltzers and doesn't have too high expectations.
I drink the ice.
Ginger Lime Mule from Polar's 2017 Winter Seltzer Collection is one of those rare seltzer flavors where I have almost no idea what to expect going into it. I felt similarly with other seltzers in previous years, such as Adirondack Beverages White Chocolate Seltzer or Polar's own Mint Chocolate, both of which turned out to be unexpectedly enjoyable. The trend continues with Polar Seltzer's Ginger Lime Mule, a seltzer which is quickly becoming one of my new favorite beverages. When opening this seltzer, there is a peppy little crackling fizz and an aroma which I found nearly identical to ginger ale. At this point, I had a pretty solid expectation for the taste, which was soon confirmed. The taste of the seltzer is ginger ale, without any sweetness whatsoever. But what I found to be so surprising about it is how well it compares to actual ginger ale. I didn't miss the sweetness of ginger ale at all, and may have actually preferred the unsweetened seltzer. This ginger flavor seems to be the main thing emphasized here, with nice tangy lime aftertaste that lingers for a little bit. The fizziness leans toward the smoother side, which I find to be a better complement for this particular seltzer flavor than the harsh tartness of some other seltzers in the lineup. One of the best things about this seltzer, however, is I found it enjoyable both from a glass and bottle, as well as both cold and at room temperatures. Overall, I'd recommend this seltzer to anyone who enjoys ginger ale and may be looking for a sugar-free alternative, but to anyone who is just looking for a new, interesting seltzer flavor, I'd also recommend it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, 5 great seltzers there, all in their own rights. But I know you're all wondering now, which of these is the best out of the Polar Winter Limited Edition flavor? And if you couldn't guess it from the reviews, Polar Seltzer Ginger Lime Mule Seltzer is the best out of the Polar Seltzer Winter Limited Edition flavors. I love everything about it. Its rich ginger flavor, its sort of zestiness, and its light textured fizz I think is just perfect. All around, this might be one of my favorite seltzers of all time as well. Alright folks, thank you for watching my video series on the Polar Winter Limited Edition Seltzers for 2017. If you liked what you saw there, make sure you like and subscribe for more seltzer related content and other reviews in the future. Have a good one.